Why did I make that sound? I don't know. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, another sale had come and went. Well, the sale just ended, basically. It's the Criterion 50% off sale at Barnes& Noble. November 2025 edition. Yeah, I picked up more Criterions added to my Criterion collection. It's a simple video I can do. I love Criterions. I really do. Actually, I should switch out a different hat instead of my South by Southwest hat. A film festival I love, so a much more fitting attire. How do I look? Do I look handsome? Okay, enough. I'm single, ladies. Yeah, I have some Criterion that I picked up for the month of November. A lot of titles, one particular really exciting title that just came out in the month of November is a hot item. When it came out, it sold out like everywhere. Like, it sold like hotcakes like last year. No, I seen it like last summer they did, this past summer, whatever, when they released Sorcerer. It sold like hotcakes. Anyways, without further ado, let's not drag this video out. Of course, there's some Criterion titles I have not seen yet, but there are Criterion titles I've already seen, and I can share my quick thoughts on the film. Of course, I'll be sharing this haul in spine number order, but let's get into the ones that I have not watched yet, because I cannot add to the collection until I watch the movie, so I can add to my collection. So that's how I roll. So let's get into it. First up is Spine 359. That's the double life of Veronique. Veronique. Started by Krzysztof Kieslowski, who did the Three Color trilogy. Those films I love, especially the Three Color Red, which just floored me. Those films just mesmerizes me. I was mesmerized by it, basically, I'm trying to say. And I want to check out more of his work, and this is one of them. And obviously, it's still sealed because I have not seen the movie, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. Spine 363, Mouchette, done by Robert Bresson. Yeah, I've been eyeing this film for quite some years. I couldn't speak today. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I'm craving for more. I want to get into more filmmakers from France in the French New Wave era, and Robert Bresson is one of those filmmakers that was part of that era with Jean-Luc Godard, Agnes Varda, Jack Demy. You know what I mean. I want to check out his work. I never got around to check out his work, but Mouchette is one of those iconic roles film that he has in his filmography, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Spine 721, Love Stream, started by John Cassavetes. This past summer, I dived into the John Cassavetes box set, which I had a great time watching, especially A Woman Under the Influence, which is a masterpiece of film, and I love Opening Night. So clearly, I'm a fan of John Cassavetes' work, and his style, his voice, his way of framing to the characters that feels very human. And Love Stream seems like very similar to A Woman Under Influence, those type of style I mentioned, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Also starring Gina Rollins, who is an exceptional actress, an incredible actress. Also, John Cassavetes is also in this movie. Not only he directed it, he starred it as well. Looking forward to checking this one out. I had to get it because I love what I saw in the John Cassavetes box set that I, dive into, and I want to check out more of his work. So clearly, Criterion released some more of his other work. So yeah, Love Streams. Spine 790 and 791. This is a double feature release. The complete Lady Snowblood. As you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't watched it. I don't know what's going on with me. I can't speak. This includes Lady Snowblood and Lady Snowblood Love Song Avengers. Both filmed by Toshiya Fuchida, and I'm totally looking forward to seeing this. This is right up my alley. I love Japanese samurai films. Yeah, some of the imagery, some of the clips I've seen from this film looks so much fun. Looks right up my alley. Looks like I'm going to enjoy these films. Just looking forward to checking out some action, violence, you know, woman kicking some ass, basically. And yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. I mean, there's two of them are really short, but yeah. Spine 837. This is a big buy for me, but I know I'm going to love this. That's the Decalogue, set by Krzysztof Kieślowski, same man who directed the Three Color Trilogy and the one title I mentioned in the beginning of this haul video. I've been intrigued by this miniseries show for when this was came out in 2016. I was like, ooh, Decalogue, what is this? What I never heard of that. At the time, I never seen any of his works until my after college when I watched the Three Color Trilogy for the first time. Love those films, like I said. But I cannot wait to dive into this, whatever this film miniseries this is. I know it's like this loosely based on the Ten Commandments and how each episode deals with it. And I'm really intrigued that plot, what this series is. And some of the clips, some of the images that I've seen is very eerie and very gloomy and very right up my alley. I cannot wait to check this one out, Decalogue. I don't know when I'm going to watch it, but I really want to dive into all the 10 episodes. And just, yeah, Decalogue. This is the big box set that I purchased for this month. But all I need to do is sit down and watch this. I don't know when, but when I can. Find 886, La Argent, directed by Robert Bresson. Person. I don't know how you pronounce that last name. I'm sorry. I know this one of his films I really want to check out called Pickpocket. But when I'm really trying to track out the first printing, the dual format edition. But that's just me because I love Criterion. Anyways, this looks great. Cannot wait to check this one out. Spine 894, The Piano Teacher. Now, this one I heard so much about. This is a film directed by Michael Haneke, who did Amour, which is a beautiful film, very heartbreaking film as well. Also did Funny Games, very disturbing movie. I know he directed the remake, which I heard is not great, but the original Funny Games is great and very disturbing as well. I expect know this coming from Michael Haneke, the mind of Michael Haneke. But I heard really crazy things about this film, and Isabelle Herbert. I heard about her performance in this film. I don't know what to say because I want to go in blind as possible going into this film. I've been intrigued by this film ever since I saw this cover, and this thing came out at 17, so I was, into Criterion at the time, and I've always intrigued by this cover and what this film is, The Piano Teacher. What is that? Obviously, this is before I have not seen any Michael Haneke film, until after college I finally watched Michael Haneke film. Cannot wait. I'm intrigued. I'm eager to see this. So sit down and watch this film right away. Spine 1029, Husbands, directed by John Cassavetes, starring Ben Gazzara, Peter Falk, love Peter Falk, and John Cassavetes as well. I'm looking forward to seeing this one because I love what I've seen from John Cassavetes' work. So, Husbands. That's all I'm going to say. Spine 1272, Sunshine, directed by Vittorio De Sica. I love this man's work from Bicycle Thieves, In Brother D, American Milan. All three are in the Criterion Collection. When this was announced, I got excited because this is another film by Vittorio De Sica I have not seen, which is really, really exciting. And I'm looking forward to seeing this film out. The synopsis sounds so great, and it's very De Sica style. And I'm looking forward to checking this one out whenever I can. This is the 4K release, by the way. And I'm looking forward to sit down and watch this film because I love this man's work. Especially, if you have not seen Bicycle Thieves, watch it. It's essential. Just watch it. Lastly but not least, in my to-be watch stack, the film that I have not seen yet, that is Spine 1289, Elle, directed by Luis Buñuel. Now, I have not seen any of Luis Buñuel films yet, but I've heard of him, and and I've heard his filmography. It's my first time picking his film up in Criterion because there's some couple of his films that are available in the Criterion collection. I'm excited because I want to get into some new filmmakers that I have not seen. That's why I bought some Robert Bresson work. I have not seen every film. That's really exciting for me. And I picked up one of Luis Buñuel's film that I have not seen. It's a whole new area I have not yet discovered. It's really, really exciting. Yeah, that's it. Those are the Criterion that I have not seen yet. Now we get on to the ones that I have already seen. Spinal number 12. This is Spinal Tap, directed by Rob Reiner. Hey, this is Bernie in editing mode. I'm currently doing this. So I shot this video in the first week of December, and then weeks later, literally as I'm recording this edition of this, whatever this clip is, a few days ago, sadly, Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle passed away. It's all over the news and all that. How it went down, and it's a sad loss. What an incredible filmmaker! I mean, he directed so many great gems that we fell in love with and we adore, and we watched those movies countless times. I mean, When Harry Met Sally is a fantastic film. The Princess Bride, one of the most quotable movies, one of the most visually beautiful movies. You got Misery, one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 10 favorite movie of all time. I mean, A Few Good Men, Stand By Me. I mean, you can name his film. I think Flipped is very underrated. But yeah, I'd like to let you know that this whole video was shot literally in the first week of December, and weeks later, 2 weeks ago, a week after, we got the heartbreaking news. Yeah, it was shocking. But hey, Bob Reiner, at least we have his movies that we can enjoy and we watch and all that. So yeah, I just like to let you know about that. But yeah, that video was shot in the first week of December, so I just thought I'll let you know the whole context, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on editing this video, so yeah. This is hilarious. I used to own the very old MGM Blu-ray release, and I knew that this used to have the Criterion DVD release, and I'm so glad this is back in the Criterion collection. I kind of wish they did the same thing with The Third Man and Ron. It is what it is. Lionsgate, you suck. But anyways, this is Spinal Tap. I'm so glad this is back in the collection and added to the official Criterion collection in early Spine number. Nonetheless, Spine number 12. This is hilarious. This is a very unique film. This is the type of film this is the first time that have ever been done. This type of parody, mockumentary film based on the fake rock band, and Rob Reiner is played at him basically as himself. He's like a director, and this is so much fun. And the fact that it's in the Criterion collection made me excited because I really want to listen to the audio commentary that's been really, what it's known for. And I love the packaging, especially the booklet, because in the back of the booklet is hilarious. The black cover, or for the vinyl, this is hilarious. I really like this movie. I'm so glad I upgraded on 4K release, and I'm kind of glad that this is back in the Criterion collection. Really, I love Rob Reiner's work. I mean, this man made some hit after hits after hit. I mean, The Princess Bride, Misery, A Few Good Men. I mean, you name it. Spy number 38, Branded to Kill. No, yes, this is still, but I did watch on the Criterion channel first, and then a day later I bought this on 4K because I knew I want to own it. I like this movie. This has style, and it's a film noir in a very stylish way. I like this movie a lot. I really do. I really want to check out Suzuki other works, especially Tokyo Drifter. I believe that's in the Criterion collection. Beautiful black and white, gorgeous cinematography, great performances, some really exciting stuff, some really interesting stuff that's happening in the movie. But the main characters just love to eat rice. That's what I'm gonna say. Spine 274, Night and the City, directed by Jules Dassin. I want to get into more film noir movies. I've seen a lot of film noir movies, but not like extensive. Very good. Very intriguing, and I love the character stuff, and yeah, I like it. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spine 380, The Naked City. This is awesome. Especially the one shot, the one frame. I was like, my jaw dropped on the floor. Wow. Okay, I had a great time with this movie. This is another film noir movie and has a lot of great intrigue, very exciting plot points going on, and I was so invested into this story. I just don't want to spoil it. I don't want to, talk about the whole plot of this movie. Just, it's better to know in going blind for this type of movie. I had a great time. It's a gorgeous black and white movie. I love the use of narration for this story, and I love the characters, what's going on in the characters, and what the plot thickens for the characters. I had a great time with The Naked City. Yeah, Spine 383, we have another Jules Dassin film, Brute Force, starring Burt Lancaster. This is a prison drama film. I liked it a lot. Not as much as The Naked City, but it's a good movie. And Burt Lancaster gave it a good performance overall. Great direction. I love the ending. And there's some ending I was like, yes, this happened. I'm glad this happened. Those type of endings. But yeah, this is a great film to root for the characters, even though some of the characters are prisoners, but they have a reason why, and why they want to get out of the prison, some that whatever one they want to do. And I really enjoyed this. I had a great time. What makes it worth watching the movie is Burt Lancaster performances. Spine 868, Tampopo. This film is awesome. This is a ramen western film, and it's awesome. This is about so they're trying to make the best ramen in town, and there's some competition, right? And there's this main character trying to imperfect the ramen recipe, basically, and it's very western in a way. You got one of the main mentor wearing a hat that feels like a cowboy, and this film is so unique, just absurd, but in the best way possible, and I loved it. I had a great time watching this movie, and I was hungry watching this movie. It made me want to eat ramen. I love this movie. I really want to check out more of his Jujo Itami film more. Basically, the Rapturous Ramen Western. That's what it is. That's like perfect way to explain what this movie is. It's colorful, it's bright, but the story is so much fun. It's so fast paced. It's light, and there's no heavy information. It's not about that. It's about ramen western basically, and I had a great time on this movie. Love this movie. Also, if you want to check this one out, eat first, because I didn't eat before watching this movie, so that was fun. So yeah, Tampopo. This film made me want to eat more ramen. Damn good. Spine 889, we have another film noir, that is The Breaking Point, directed by Michael Curtis, who is a well-known director. He directed Casablanca and many other great work in the 30s and 40s in particular. This is another adaptation of To Have and Have Not. Yes, obviously we got the classic Humphrey Bogart version of To Have and Have Not, which is a great film noir movie. This is another great film noir movie. Although to be fair, this is a good movie. I like this movie a lot, but I prefer the Humphrey Bogart version a tad bit more. It had more intrigue, more compelling aspect of the story. But I did enjoy for this what it is. There's some great character work in this film, and the direction is very strong because Michael Curtiz is a really good director. I mean, he directed Casablanca, like I said, and I really enjoy this movie a whole lot. I love the look, the the black and white look is beautiful, and yeah, that's the big point. Spine 905, we have a 4K upgrade of John Hughes' The Breakfast Club. What can I say that has already been said? This film is a masterpiece. One of the best coming-of-age movies, one of the best teenage films. This film has a lot to say. It's a great character piece. And this is one of John Hughes' best written works, even though he's done Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I love that film. And Ferris Bueller's Day Off, love that film. 60 Candles, really fun movie. Real Science, fun movie. I mean, John Hughes is an amazing screenwriter who understands what the teenager is going through, what the teenage mind is. And yeah, I'm so glad that this film got a 4K upgrade. I'm sure it's going to look great because I had not got around to sit down and watch the 4K transfer, the 4K restoration. I love this movie. It's The Breakfast Club. It's a classic. It's iconic. The music is iconic. The character is iconic. Everything about this movie is iconic. It's quotable too, and it's also heartbreaking at times. It's a great teenage coming-of-age movie. Yeah, Spine 1001, The Day Trippers, directed by Greg Mottola, who directed Superbad, which I did not know he directed that film. Also, I recently watched Adventureland for the first time, and I really liked that film a whole lot. This is, I believe, his directorial debut. Feature debut and of writer-director Greg Mottola. Yeah, great. Awesome. This is a lot of fun. This is a great road trip movie that about a wife trying to figure out where her husband is, and the husband is played by Stanley Tucci, and this takes place after Thanksgiving. So I watched this during the week of Thanksgiving, and it fits because it's so gloomy and winter and so cozy at the same time. Very comforting movie, and it's a great road trip movie that has a lot of great dialogue moments. This is a dialogue-driven movie, first and foremost, but also a character movie as well, because it's about this wife trying to find where her husband is, what he's been doing, what is it, and then the suspicion around him. And I had a great time. I really liked it. I was engaged by the dialogue and the characters and, the whole vibe around this movie. And Parker Posey. Parker Posey is awesome. She's awesome. And yeah, I like it. 87 minutes, fast and breezy, get to the point, and it's a really good movie. Next up, we have Spine 1281 and Spine number 1282. That is two films by Wes Anderson. We have Isle of Dogs and The French Dispatch. Of course, I have to get this. Of course. I sold my Blu-ray copy that The French Dispatch that I used to own by, I believe this was by Fox. And I never owned Isle of Dogs on physical media until now. So I'm kind of glad I waited. And these are two very good Wes Anderson movies. I really adore The French Dispatch. And I thought Isle of Dogs was a really good movie. But I prefer Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'm really hoping Wes Anderson would do more claymation movies. Hopefully soon in the future. But I really like The French Dispatch because it's an anthology movie, basically. And I really enjoy the whole entire cast, especially the segments involved with Benicio del Toro. Yeah, I'm glad to own this. I know there's this big box set. I don't need that because I really have all the Wes Anderson movies except the later ones like Astro City and The Phoenix's Scheme, which just came out 4K. I still own the Astro City Universal release, the standard Blu-ray release. But I'm hoping that one's gonna go to the Criterion collection maybe in a few years, 5 years later. I'm hoping. But there's this box set, which is a beautiful looking box set. But I already own it, and plus they're going to re-release it again individually, so I'm good. I'm kind of glad that these two were able to get a individual release, so you don't have to get the box set. So I'm kind of glad they did that too, even though when they announced the box set, they hide these announcements too, because guys, you don't need to get the box set. You can get these two individually. It's great. Anyways, obviously I love the packaging. I love everything about Wes Anderson. I love Wes Anderson movies. Moonrise Kingdom is still my favorite. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna move on. Yeah, that is the Isle of Dogs and The French Dispatch. Yeah, Spy number 1286. This is a very exciting release for me because I love this filmmaker. That is Guillermo del Toro. Nightmare Alley. This is the remake of with the same name. That's also available in the Criterion Collection, which I highly recommend. A really good film noir. And this is a great release. I sold my old studio, well, not technically old, my studio release of Nightmare Alley that has pretty much bare bones release. It's a decent 4K release that I used on. This has everything what you needed. You got both the extended director cut and the theatrical version, but also you got the black and white cut, which is basically essentially a film noir look of what this film originally was supposed to look, the black and white version. And I have not yet got around to sit down and watch the black and white extended cut, which I'm really excited because it fit this type of movie that they're trying to, that's the vision that he wanted to make. And I consider this a very underrated Totoro movie, although it's not one of his best, but it's a good movie nonetheless. Bradley Cooper's great, Cate Blanchett is great, Rooney Mara is great. I like this movie. I mean, I saw it in theaters, so I haven't seen it since in theaters. But I like it. And I'm really excited to rewatch it again in the Criterion release. I mean, this was a day one purchase. Hands down. I love the artwork. I love the packaging. The packaging is incredible. They did this release justice. And I'm really happy about that because I love Kegamoto's work. And I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, Frankenstein is going to release by the Criterion Collection. At least I hope, because they released Pinocchio. So yeah, Nightmare Alley. Lastly but not least, I saved the best for last. This is Spine 1290. That is Stanley Kubrick's, starring Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, Eyes Wide Shut. This is the release I was talking about earlier in the beginning of the video, that this one sold like hotcakes. And it did. Especially the 4K. The 4K ones was sold out. You can still get the Blu-ray, but the 4K is sold out immediately. I'm so glad I got this in day one. And I'm kind of glad this one came out in November time because it's like perfect fitting. This was a big release for the month of November. And this was an exciting release nonetheless. I sold my very old Blu-ray release that I had for years. And I finally got around watching that film a couple of years ago on Christmas time, and I love Eyes Wide Shut. Such a fascinating film. And sadly, this was Stanley Kubrick's last film, even though he never got to see it, his final true cut, because he passed away before this film was released in theaters in 1999, the year I was born. This film is fascinating, mesmerizing, for sure, and has a lot of intriguing plot points that has a lot of conspiracy theories, about the whole behind the scenes of the making of this movie and the whole post-production, not really drama, but the whole production dilemma because of his passing, and we don't know what's his true final cut of this movie. Yeah, I'm sure this going to look amazing in 4K. I haven't got around to sit down and watch this movie. This is a great Christmas movie, but also a great New Year's movie as well. But it's a dark movie. It's a mystery movie. There's a lot of weight going on in this movie. It's also a couple drama movie as well, like a family drama, between Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman character. Even though they played a couple in this movie, but by the time they were a couple in real life at the time. Gosh, this was an exciting release. When this was announced, I was ecstatic. I was so happy that I can sell my old Blu-ray that I have for a couple of years and get the Criterion version, the definitive release of Eyes Wide Shut. It has a lot of great extras I really want to check out and sit down and watch those extras. I'm a happy boy. I'm so glad that this is in the Criterion Collection. There's a rumor that Lolita is going to release in Criterion Collection, so I'm really excited to see that because I have not seen that one. I'm only missing a couple of films that I need to complete his filmography, which is really exciting. So that's Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. Here you have it, guys. That's my haul for the Criterion 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble for the month of November. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope so. And yeah, have a great day. Take care.